that time of the year. Sprayer's back out. Hopefully my update on my GPS is going to do me good today. I don't know, kind of going out there blind again, but it'll be okay. We got to do what we got to do. I did get this hose repaired. This is some marine grade suction hose, and so it's got this good reinforcement coil on the inside of it, and I'm hoping that's going to do me some justice today. I've tried to lay this thing where it's relaxed, and hopefully I won't have any points where it's bending and kinking and wanting to break the wall down in my hose. That's what happened to my other hose that was like this black hose, and boy, it was a pain. I will say this hose here is, even though this is 3/4 hose and that's what I had on here, it was super tight to get those fittings in there. I mean, I'm on the ground struggling. My poor hands are cherry red. It was a battle. I didn't want to film that because it was quite embarrassing. I don't know what getting on the ground does for you, but it makes you feel better at least. Got a good bit of green up, and that's unfortunate that it's got to be sprayed, but these 80-degree days are nuts. But it's South Carolina. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Alright, this is probably fixing to be wild. This is the art of working by yourself. Let's see. I've got this pan down here because seriously, if it gets on this concrete and you miss a spot, it is very corrosive. Where does this need to go? Okay. I feel like I need to scoot back. And this breather hole puppy right in the face. Okay. Here we go. I think it gives something anyways. Okay. You guessed it, 5 seconds from disaster. Now I got to try and get this thing stood back up and this mess cleaned up. Yikes. This is not how to handle glyphosate or big heavy jugs of stuff that are $40 a gallon. This is what not to do. If I can get it tilted back up. little squirrely. Getting a little squirrely. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Get this slot in. Get this foot slid in without digging it into the floor. That'd be awesome. She should be slick enough, covered in glyphosate. Heavens. That's pretty tipsy. Ain't it great? Okay guys, so thanks for riding along with me, putting out the glyphosate and hanging in there past the hazmat spill, and hopefully you learned of what not to do. Don't ever try to pour something out of a 30-gallon drum. That was terrible. I'm embarrassed of myself, but it happened. I've gotten away with it too many times. That's what happened. Just got the sprayer cleaned out. I got to wash off the 7610. It's going through a toddler phase where it's just wanting to have fits about everything. It's got a fuel leak where the shut-off valve is for the fuel. It's leaking. We just got the injector pump rebuilt. Had to do a lot of digging and download a bunch of manuals to try and figure out what to set the timing on for the engine. Turned out to be 28 degrees, not 15. And so we finally got that set up. The tractor was running great. Did a little short trial on it. Went and picked up a set of discs. Started smelling coolant and looked, and how bold of us to assume it was just a loose hose. Oh no, the radiator's all corroded, and so now I need a new radiator. And for chuckles, Google radiator for Ford 7610S and see what that's fixing to sting us. But that's life, so you either got to give in or give up, and I'm just gonna give in and have to find a radiator somewhere. But that's the way it goes. I know I'm preaching to the choir. We all know that's how it goes, and equipment don't care. It don't care who you are, how new it is, how old it is. It's gonna break down at its convenience. It don't care how much you need it or how much you're depending on it, and you just got to grin and bear it. So we'll get back to work, finish it up, fixing the rain. So we'll see y'all on the next go. And about 2 weeks we'll be burning the fields off. And if you're new to putting down glyphosate, give it about 10 days. Don't give up on it. Give it about 10 days for it to take its effect, and it'll do nicely for you.